Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of building tuning tutorials with Crav. Today on the screen, as you can see, is a Formula Ford open wheel EcoBoost. I think the year's 2013 or it might be 2014. Yeah, so we've got a Formula Ford EcoBoost for S-Class today. This car is really good, I mean really good for the shorter circuits and the really tight circuits. This isn't good around Road America and tracks like that, but it's really good around Catalunya, your Road Atlanta clubs, your Top Gears. Also pretty good around the Alps club. Also good around Prague? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty good around Prague. Prague shorts. Just trying to figure out all the other grip tracks. You got your Catalunyas. You got your Catalunyas. Far out. I've completely had a mind blank. Oh, that's right. The Road America West. The short versions, they're really good around. It's really good around there. Pretty much just all the shorter tracks that require a lot of grip. This car is awesome, like really amazing. Anyway, enough about that. I am going to show you the build. First up, you're gonna have to go to buy cars if you don't have this car, and then go straight to forward. I think it's forward. So that's F. Oh, I've lost it. Where is he? Where is it? There he is. That's it. You're gonna have to get the Formula Ford EcoBoost 200, and it starts off at S-Class 720. Yeah, so that's the car you're gonna need. I've got one already, so I'm not gonna buy one. And straight up to upgrade. And first off, we're going to go to error and appearance. We're gonna go to front bumper, and we're gonna have a stock front bumper because it's adjustable. And if you take these off, go to these, you don't have any adjustable bumpers, so you can't change the downforce on the car. Rear wing. Same thing, we're gonna have the stock bumpers because it's adjustable, and we can't change the downforce on these cars, on these parts. Side skirt is also gonna be stock because it just weighs that little too. It weighs. You get another £7 for 1% drag, which is completely not worth it whatsoever. Alright, now we're gonna go to tires and rims. And tire compound, and we're going to stock tire compound because the other one is drag, and we don't want drag tires because from 6.7 handling to 5.9 handling, that's a really big difference, and we don't want that. Front tire width, we're going to have stock, and rear tire width, we're going to have maximum on the rear, so it's 225 on the rear, so that's maximum tire width. Rim style is stock because, as you can see, it is stock here, so they're locked here, so you can't change the rim style on a stock tire, on the stock rim, because even with the lightest rim, the stock rims are lighter by 11 pounds, so we don't want those. We're just going to go stock with that one. Drivetrain, we're going to have a stock driveline. And of course a race differential. Platform and handling. We're gonna have race brakes. And for engine, we're gonna have a race fuel system, a stock ignition, a sports camshaft, valves is stock. Stock engine block or displacement, stock turbo, and a stock intercooler. So that is it for the engine parts. Now we're going to go straight to the tune. And straight up is tyres, and of course we're going to have stock pressures, so 30 pressures on the front and 30 psi on the rear. Gearing, because we've got an adjustable gearbox. We've got 3.00 on the final drive, 3.17 on the first drive, 2.13 second, 1.67 third, fourth is 1.39, fifth is 1.19, and sixth is 1.06. And I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure everything of this is stock. The gears are stock. I didn't change them because I really like the gears, but I could be wrong. But those are the gears that I use. So yeah, let's match them up to what I have, but I'm pretty sure they are stock. Anyway, going to the alignment now, we got negative 3.1 on the front camber and negative 2.8 on the rear. Toe is 0 and 0 on front and rear. Caster is 5.0. Roll bars is 16 dead on the front and 20.1 on the rear. Springs is 300.6 and 380 on the rear, so that's 300 on the front and 380 on the rear. Ride height is at the very bottom, so that's 2.0 inches on the bottom and 1.9 inches on the rear. Dampening is 10.5 on the front and 10.7 on the rear. Bump stiffness is 2.6 on the front and 2.7 on the rear. Aero, we have 193 on the front and 386 on the rear as well. So that's full downforce front and rear. So we're going to have full, so as you can see, we've got speed and cornering. We're going straight for the cornering. Pushes that car to the ground with all that downforce, so that's what we're going to need. Going to braking now, I have 48% on the balance and pressure is 140. As I've said in previous videos, this is my personal preference. You can change this if you want. You can have 80% or 200%, you can have whatever you want. This is my personal preference and I feel comfortable with this. You might feel comfortable with something else. So it's always up to you for the braking. Differential is finally, we got 33% on the acceleration and 13% on the deceleration. And that is it for the tune. I'm pretty sure I have this shared. If you want to download this, yeah, see how it's called Top S Class. And yeah, I've got that shared as well, so you can download it. It'll be a lot quicker if you don't want to go through this, but that is shared as well. Yeah, like I said guys, this is really good around your grip tracks, etc, etc. You got your Catalonias, it'll be good around Laguna, it'll be good around Bugatti, your Long Beach, probably the East, which is the smaller one, all your Pragues, your Road America West, Road Atlanta Club. I'm pretty sure I have got down to a 52.1 or 52.2, which would be top 5. It is extremely good around there. It'd be good around these Silverstones. Top Gear Full, it is 6, the fastest one there. It's really good through there. It can break the 105 barrier. It'd be good around. That's your short, your Aston Marinas, but I can't remember anything else. Catalonian National, I did a really good lap. It was 3rd, but now I think it's dropped down to 5th. Yeah, so it's such a good car. I might even watch the replay for that. It's really fun to drive, guys. I rate this car as like one of the best cars to drive for an alternative. Like in that class, you've got your KTM crossbows and your your Mazda, the USC, Andretti, Indy cars, but you don't really see many Formula Fords. I reckon this car is a bomb. It is really fun to drive. It may be a little bit sketchy because it's got really tiny wheels. As you can see, it's a little twitchy. But you can change the tune, stiffen up the front roll bars, and decrease the rear roll bars, and same with the springs. But this car's got plenty of grip, so you shouldn't have too much of a problem. Catalunya National is one of my favourite tracks, by the way. Like, I absolutely adore this track. And it's a really cool looking car as well. Driving a little mini Formula, like a mini Formula 1. And it screams like hell, so it revs so much. And it's always just fun to, it's like a car you can just throw around, and it's just, I love it. Bit sketchy on the last couple of corners, cut across the curbs. And it's just got a lot of grip planted. It's really not that fast down a straightaway, but it makes up for the corner work. And that's it, guys. Yeah, that's it for another build and tuning with me, Crav. If you did like the video, please give this a like, share, favorite, all that kind of stuff. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, I will be posting a lot more frequently. So if you want to see more of this, please subscribe, and I will see you guys